grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being with us today. I'm John Coleman. I am the Dean of the College of Liberal Arts. It is my great pleasure to welcome parents and families, supporters and friends to this very special day, as well as our distinguished guest on the stage off on the other side. Regent Richard Beeson joins us today. Regent Beeson is a proud alum of the College of Liberal Arts. Thank you for being with us here today. Most especially, I would like to welcome the class of 2017 to the rest of your life. Now, you don't need me to tell you that you are graduating at a contentious time in our nation and in the world. Large sections of society across the political spectrum, from left to right, feel disenfranchised, unheard, and misunderstood. Others face discrimination and mistreatment based on their gender, ethnicity, and race, or their religious beliefs. We live at a time when having discussions across political divides is increasingly difficult. And though we've made progress, we have a long way to go towards solving some of the most urgent challenges that face us all: poverty and inequity, war and security, opportunity and development, hunger and illness. Now that's the bad news. But the flip side of that, the good news, is that this period offers us great opportunities. And I believe it offers you, as liberal arts graduates, a unique set of opportunities as you join the nearly 170,000 other CLA alums and nearly 470,000 University of Minnesota graduates around the world. To act on those opportunities, what is needed now more than ever is the ability to listen to others' views, even if we don't share them. What is needed now, more than ever, is mutual respect. What is needed now are the talents that you bring as a student of the liberal arts. Now, obviously, I am biased in this matter. I'm the Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, and liberal arts is what I live and breathe. But I truly believe that the way in which you have been educated here in CLA makes you uniquely suited to tackle today's most pressing issues, be they down the block or around the world. Now, I could go through a long list of skills that you've acquired as a student, and many of them you probably would readily bring to mind yourself. But let me focus on two skills you've learned that you may not have thought as much about: the practice of empathy and the ability to create community. The two are inextricably linked. They should be outcomes of your education here, and they will be valuable skills in your personal, professional, and civic lives. Let's start with empathy. Empathy is not a nice-to-have skill. It is a must-have skill that's crucial to healthy relationships, organizations, and societies. And this applies whether your worldview is liberal or conservative, libertarian or socialist, steak eater or vegan. Think about your coursework, from history to literature, from art to political science, from psychology to economics. So much of what you've done in the liberal arts has been built around developing your ability to see the world through other people's eyes, to understand their behavior, their thinking, and their beliefs. You have learned, most importantly, that empathy is a two-way street. If we would like people to understand how we see the world, we have to be willing to understand how they see the world. That is the start of a healthy, respectful dialogue. It's also the beginning of the building of trust and ultimately community. And that's another skill that you've developed here in the College of Liberal Arts. What has happened in your classrooms, in your discussions, and in your readings? You've examined how communities are defined, how they change, how they prosper, how they weaken, how they divide, and how they unite. You've studied how communities thrive, whether it's in the realm of education, health, migration, environmental issues, employment, or other areas. And you have experienced what different communities look like, what they sound like, how they speak, whether they're from Mogadishu or Minneapolis, from Shanghai or Shakopee. Through it all, the liberal arts have taught you to act toward new knowledge with curiosity and an open mind. The liberal arts have taught you how to treat others with humility and respect, even when you strongly disagree, because you have, maybe even without knowing it, developed your ability to practice empathy and to create community. Having these two skills means that you are not merely ready to go into the real world. It means that you've been trained to become a transformative leader in your career and in your community. That has been the goal of this college and this university, and it's my sincere hope that we have delivered on that promise. With that, let me close by paraphrasing the words of a man of great wisdom, that great philosopher, Conan O'Brien. Several years ago, on his last night as host for The Tonight Show, a position that had been promised to him and that he was later fired from, he told his fans the following: "All I ask of you is one thing. Please don't be cynical. It doesn't lead anywhere. Nobody in life gets exactly what they thought they were going to get. But if you work really hard and you're kind, amazing things will happen." Now, how simple is that? Expect the unexpected, work hard, be kind, be grateful, and the amazing will come your way. That's a terrific approach to life, and one that will help you navigate the challenges we face today and create opportunities for yourself and for others well into the future. Congratulations to the class of 2017, and my best wishes to you for a brilliant and bright future. Congratulations. Graduates, I now invite you to join us in thanking some special people. You and I both know that you did not get here without the support and encouragement of people close to you. Now, first, commencement is a special day, and today is a special day for another reason. May I ask all of the mothers here today, on the floor, in the stands, on the stage, to please stand so that we may thank you on Mother's Day for all that you do. We also want to thank the community who have played an important part in getting you here today. Your friends and families, your professors and advisors. They've provided patience, understanding, and support, maybe sometimes a little prodding or nudging. Graduates, let's give them a round of applause. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than recognizing the outstanding achievements of CLA's talented students. So it is a special treat to introduce our student speaker. Antonio Elias was raised in Mexico, came to the United States at the age of 16. He is a first-generation college student who is graduating today with a degree in political science with a minor in geography. During his time at the College of Liberal Arts, Antonio has held remarkable leadership positions and dedicated his time to serving his community. He co-created one of the first Spanish podcasts in the nation, Hablando Franco, a space where he reflects upon the current state of political news while exploring ways to make an impact in the Latino community. He has been a legislative analyst for the Minnesota Council on Latino Affairs and has served in a variety of capacities for the Minneapolis Public Schools. As a member of Sigma Lambda Beta International Fraternity, a historically Latino-based multicultural fraternity, he remained actively involved on campus, advocating for justice and equity and seeking ways to engage members at the Minnesota State Capitol. Antonio has also dedicated his time to tutor and guide underprivileged students to academic success. He hopes to attend law school in the near future and establish a scholarship foundation to support first-generation students as they pursue higher education. It is a delight and privilege to welcome Antonio to deliver his address.
Thank you, Dean Coleman, Regine Benson, and to all the friends and family who have joined us today to celebrate. I would like to share with you all an untold Mexican-American dream narrative, a non-traditional commencement speech. 6 years ago, I made one of the most difficult decisions of my life. It was a decision that was difficult to make at the moment and will prove even more challenging in the years to come. The decision was to leave my family to leave Mexico in search of my own American dream. To leave behind my friends, homes, and loved ones was the hardest decision I've ever had to make. The dream of creating a better life for my family revealed to me that it was the best option at the moment. I worried that it wouldn't work out. A couple days before I left the house, I had a conversation with my mom. She looked into my eyes and said, "Mijo, the doors of this house will always be open for you if you decide to come back. Remember, life is like a swing. La vida es como un columpio. Sometimes you'll be low, sometimes you will be up, but be assured to continue fighting to be the man you want to be." I've never seen her eyes so bright like the day she told me those words. There's no way I could ever pay my mom back, but I plan to show her that I indeed understood her statement. Besides growing up in the humble family, I am thankful for growing up in a world where I was taught values and principles, but also in earning a living at such a young age. The streets and the academia have made a person who stands in front of you. My path to earn the diploma has not always been an easy one. It's a journey that has humbled me and reinforced my faith through countless valuable life lessons. At age 16, I came to the U.S. knowing limited English, but with the mindset of receiving an excellent education that would allow me to offer a better life to my family and to my loved ones. 6 years ago, I was on a Mexican farm harvesting crops with my parents. Now, I find myself working for the state government, loving for our community, por nuestra gente. It might have been unlikely 6 years ago, but nothing is impossible for us moving forward. Although some of us come from different backgrounds, there's a common virtue we all share, and that is the fact that we're all immigrants. Here we are coming together and sharing this moment. At the University of Minnesota, every single one of you made the best of the education opportunities presented to you. However, our work, our struggles do not end at this stage. We must take control of our own path on a daily basis. Learn to expect the unexpected. And I quote the Bible here. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. While you're about to open a new and successful chapter in your life, keep inspiring others. My family is not here as much as my family and I would want to. And don't get me started with all these outdated migration policies, y'all. But it's okay. This accomplishment is for them and for the millions of undocumented people that work hard to offer a better life to their family and to their loved ones. Know that one of yours has graduated today and that he could feel no greater joy than representing his people, his community, su raza. If there's something that I would like you to take once you walk out today's ceremony, is the following. No matter what people tell you, always believe in yourself. No matter how many disappointments you may encounter, always believe in yourself. No matter how many fences or walls, always believe in yourself. Stay hungry, stay humble. I strongly believe in the words of former Minnesota U.S. Senator Paul Wellstone. Never separate the life you lead from the words you speak. Class of 2017, we made it. May God bless every single one of your souls and your future vendors. Thank you.
Thank you, Antonio. Antonio demonstrated that liberal arts ability to have empathy, because when he came up, he did not correct me and tell me he was not a political science and geography major. He was a computer science and psychology major. So I thank you for that, but I did want to get the record straight. At commencement, we celebrate the achievements and the promise of students who will be tomorrow's leaders, entrepreneurs, creative artists, and public servants. And we invite as keynote speakers people who model the highest ideals of excellence in public service. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce one of our own as today's commencement speaker, Maria Bamford, CLA class of 1993. You might know her from her Netflix show, Lady Dynamite, or you might know her as the wacky Target shopping lady telling you how to survive Black Friday after Thanksgiving. But what lies behind her goofy characters and quirky personas is a nationally renowned comedian and actor who is committed to decreasing the stigma associated with mental illness. Her industry credentials are truly impressive. She is the creator and star of Maria Bamford, The Special, 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 and of the cult hit web series, The Maria Bamford Show, which screened at New York City's Museum of Art and Design and was described as a cold blast of brilliance by The New Yorker. Rolling Stone named her one of their 50 funniest people in 2013, and she's the winner of the 2014 American Comedy Award for Best Club Comic. She was the first female comic to have 2 half-hour Comedy Central Presents specials and starred in the Comedy Central series, The Comedians of Comedy, and Netflix's Comedians of Comedy, the movie. She also voices characters on numerous animated series, including PBS's Emmy-winning series, Word Girl. But it is her advocacy for the issues surrounding mental health that propel Maria from entertainer to leader. To be a comedian inherently means you'll be revealing a great deal about yourself in front of hundreds or thousands of people. But few comedians today are as unflinchingly open as Maria. She has shared her struggles with mental illness in frank, heartbreaking, and yes, hilarious ways. She addresses the difficult, hidden struggles facing those who suffer mental illness and their families. She encourages thoughtful and compassionate dialogue that makes mental illness not just okay to talk about, but which has made a personal difference to many who struggle with mental health challenges. She is candid, brave, and in a true liberal arts tradition, her deeply personal work is informed by a genuine curiosity about the world and the human condition. And she finds creative ways to start difficult, life-changing conversations. We are so proud to count her as one of our own and are thrilled to welcome her today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maria Bamford.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hello. And I completed my degree here in creative writing in 1993, and I hope the following words reflect that education. I am honored to be here. Thank you for listening. Let me begin by talking about the elephant in the room at a liberal arts graduation ceremony, and that is money. As a Minnesotan, I am ashamed to admit that I love money. I love a fair exchange of goods and services. I love to buy things. I love to get paid. And also, perhaps unlike most people of Norwegian heritage, I love full disclosure. I love open book accounting. And what better way to combine these passions than by telling you the story of how I got paid to be speaking to you today. Let us begin at the beginning. I will read a section of the email sent to me by the university inviting me here. I'm paraphrasing for time. There are a lot more outrageous compliments. Quote, "We feel that as a graduate of the University of Minnesota, Maria is the perfect person to speak at the commencement. Clearly, her path has taken her on to great success." And this is my emphasis. Normally, the college does not pay for commencement speakers. As you can imagine, being a state-funded institution, we have to be careful regarding the use of our resources. Well, I thought to myself, but I am a self-funded institution. Who needs to be careful regarding the use of my resources? Was my alma mater lowballing me? I'm not a sitting governor, and the football coach isn't living check to check. My husband and I, we have 2 elderly, overweight dogs who need eye medication 3 times a day. Was the University of Minnesota College of Liberal Arts suggesting that I couldn't get paid for the exact job that they paid me, that I paid them how to, oh gosh, was the University of Minnesota suggesting that I couldn't get paid for the exact job that I paid them to teach me how to get paid to do? That's what I meant. Well, of course not. This was just Goldie Gopher giving me a final exam, and this is a very important one, a postgraduate course in the art of salary negotiation. I hope I passed. I went to my business advisor, Mr. Elliot Kashin. He is an Armenian-American businessman living in West Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's an aluminum siding salesman and a 79-year-old father of my dear friend, Jackie. I told him my story. He said, one of the best pieces of advice I've ever gotten, which is, and you need to know this if you're going to be a liberal arts major, never say no without a number. I went back to the U. I counter-offered with 20 grand. The university went dark. 2 weeks to response, nice waiting game. And came back with 10 grand. Elliot Kashin wanted me to split the difference at 15,000, but I'm still from Duluth and filled with shame. And so I stand before you for the amount of $10,000. Now, after taxes and commissions, that's $5,000. It's the difference between gross and net. Also important to know, gross is the disgusting amount of money that you will never receive. Net is the little bag that you get to take home in your sweet little roll. I am gonna get paid in cash with a gun on the table afterwards. Now, at this point you may say to yourself, God, her voice is irritating. And how can I avoid becoming this crass, money-grubbing comedian from Duluth with a visible tremor after being on several psychiatric medications? Well, here is a list of very specific don'ts. Oh, and I just want to let you know, my salary for today will affect you directly later on in the speech. These are things, if you don't want to become what you see before you, don't do these things. Don't screw it up. Don't mess it up. Don't waste 1 minute. Don't, with your bachelor's from a fine college, work only in pizza for 5 years. Don't busk for change on the streets of downtown Los Angeles playing a musical instrument poorly. Don't send your first tax return to the IRS with scrawling letters, sorry, exclamation point, smiley face, don't get it. Don't do a touring Star Trek show of the southern states of this great nation, where you have to say things like, greetings, I'm Major Lelanka of the planet Boeser. Get the F away from me, all right? Don't date a Vulcan on said Star Trek show and get an STD. One of the most popular STDs you can get, actually. I assume 50% of you have it. Afterwards, don't go to Planned Parenthood with that STD in Hollywood, and where the doctor says, how did you let it get so bad? You go to the Planned Parenthood in Hollywood, California, and the doctor says, how did you let it get so bad? All right. Don't join 5 different 12-step support groups, none of which are AA, so people have to guess, hey, what is there besides AA? Don't move to Adelaide, Australia for a year in hopes of marrying a clown who is also bisexual and a meth addict. By the way, these are all things I have done, if I haven't made that clear. Don't do your own bookkeeping in Quicken and QuickBooks and get audited by the IRS 5 times. Turns out they owed me 25 bucks. Kablam! I may be eccentric, but I save my receipts in a bucket. Don't move into a cockroach-infested apartment where the landlord accepts sex for rent and then not have the money for rent. Wink. No, I was fine. I moved onto a friend's couch. Don't get fired by Warner Brothers, Nickelodeon, Super Crown Bookstore, Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, the Tempe, Arizona Improv, a writing job for Martin Short, the TV show Hot in Cleveland with Betty White, and more to come. Don't leave jobs suddenly in tears. Harrah's Improv in Las Vegas, an hour before showtime in Chicago, or a TV commercial shoot for Target because you are overwhelmed and unable to talk. And this is actually pretty difficult, at least it was for me. Don't try to kill yourself, either actively or passively. Do stay alive, even for spite. If anyone is thinking of suicide, don't do it. It's not the season for it. Late fall. I'm just telling you the statistics. All right. In other words, don't F it up. Or, if you're like me, do. And keep trying. The cracks are where the light gets in. That which has been our greatest sorrow has been our deepest delight. Or the historic chant from the movie Meatballs in 1980 starring Bill Murray, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Now, back to money. Does anybody here have a debt to Sallie Mae? Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. To receive an invoice is to know that you're alive. And is anybody in the theater arts program that has a debt to Sallie Mae? You? Front row? Here, madam, how about you come up? Young lady. Good hustle. Thank you so much. Come on up here if you can. Do you know, by the way, how much you are in debt for student loans? Not clear? Good to know. My husband had debt for $17,000 in 1992, and now we just paid it off for $53,000 this past year. So what I'm giving to you is a check for $5,000 written to Sallie Mae. It's on, has the address. Now, I could have given you more, madam. And what is your name? I'm so sorry. Elise. I could have given you more, but I did not negotiate for myself a higher salary. Good to know. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you very much, Maria, for your funny and inspiring, and we'll give it some thought for next year with regard to the fees, particularly if we can guarantee that last part. So now the moment that you have all been waiting for, I would like to ask the following people to present the degrees. Gary Ohlert, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education. Carolyn Liebler, Professor in Sociology. Dustin Chacon, Professor in Linguistics. And Matt Brabitzer-Stull, Professor of Music and University Honors Program Director. Members of the class of 2017, you will cross the stage one by one as your name is read. After you have all returned to your seats, please remain seated until the end of the program. Your commencement is not complete until Regent Richard Beeson confers your degree. I do have a request for the families and friends here today. You are very much welcome to cheer and applaud your graduating student. That is certainly part of the fun of commencement. But please remember that every graduate and his or her family wants to hear the name called, wants family and friends to hear it too. So we ask you to be considerate and make sure that your cheers don't drown out the name of the next student. Now, on to the business at hand.
Before reading the names of the degree candidates in the College of Liberal Arts, I want to provide a brief explanation of the work completed by those graduating with Latin honors. Students who have participated in this rigorous academic program enrolled in a variety of honors courses, maintained a high GPA, completed an honors thesis comprising original work, and, in many cases, engaged in a variety of co-curricular experiences, including, but not limited to, study abroad, community-engaged learning, internships, faculty-directed research, and organizational leadership. Students graduate with the Latin honors distinctions cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, based on the quality of their thesis work and their GPA over the last 2 years of coursework. John Wilson.
Ashley Roit.
Maya Otnes.
Leo Geldies.
Bria Heel.
Charles Leneve.
Emily Sanchez.
Kiara Edmond.
Carly Pacente.
Ernest Frazier.
Benjamin Holcomb.
Ashley Kemp.
Anthony Ringers.
Amanda Creasy.
Rachel Begeman.
Charlotte Studden.
Keegan Flaherty.
Nuria Osman.
Cassandra Leonard.
Megan Alvarado.
Madeline Jackson.
Binyam Mehari.
Jared Blessener.
Ian Marquez.
Callie Peterson.
Alicia Labraz.
Emily Anger.
Kayla Betcher.
Christy Wagner.
Pei Kun Zhang.
Catherine Roloff.
Reina Kawai.
Beatrice Villadares.
Pania Lee.
Abigail Taylor.
Jonathan Hernandez.
Antonio Carmona-Elias.
Amanda Gonzalez.
Haley Rose Severson.
Jonathan Ross.
Lauren Jane.
Waleed Ahmed.
Rochelle Christensen.
Shirey.
Madison Rickhoff.
Sean Ansobalahir.
Brady Steigoff, summa cum laude.
Jessica Speet.
Patrick Reardon.
Akshadeep Makar.
Abby Gayet.
Nupur Kamat.
Jordan Steger, summa cum laude.
Taylor Daniels.
Mundrea Keone.
Lindsay Cho.
Madeline Klink.
Allison Ream.
Jezebel Flores Camono.
Catherine Zawizlak.
Nathan Froming, magna cum laude.
Michelle Leonard.
Michael Wambach.
Teresa Host.
Jessica Carnes.
Tara Baker, summa cum laude.
Samantha Forsland.
Alexandra Brickert.
Catherine Bartel.
Nidhi Kurana cum laude.
Emily Moore.
Chandler Gardner.
Olivia Hoff.
Daniel Blesky.
Jennifer Wahuero.
Vicente Marcel Gonzalez.
Elise Monet.
Kaylee Nagel.
J.D. Regner.
Jordan Abhold.
Nicholas Krantz.
Elena Modal.
Stephen Kurtz.
Bradley Prom, magna cum laude.
Zachary Seaman.
Lucas Gronke.
Christina Keogh.
Bai Xiong.
Shelby Gilliland.
Aaron Weedoff.
Audrey Hogan.
Hayden Brandt.
Krista Stokes.
Brooklyn Haltgrave.
Evelyn Leong.
Sean Lyons.
Christopher Watney.
Nicolette Sorensen.
Jacob Lanthier.
Emily Bruns.
Avery Harris.
Jacob Stevens.
James Jopp.
Brant Miller.
Anne-Marie Potorf.
Bhavana Kodira.
Raisa El Hadi.
Lacey Matthews.
Leila Eliad.
Aaron Tipke.
Eugenia Yo.
Tia Tourville.
Charles Jin Hook.
Addie Sobchek.
Jay Woo Jong.
Emily Shakin.
Jeffrey Oberlander.
Joseph Galliano.
Alexandria Depew.
Dylan Deering.
Olivia Windorf.
Daniel Svedberg.
Abby Wenzel.
John Knocker.
Diana Vega Vega.
Kendra Kinberg.
Natalie Lowe, summa cum laude.
Haley Hudson.
Natalie Jasuski.
Sean Hudson.
Jane Story.
Nuseba Ayur.
Adam Heiniger.
Sarah Halima cum laude.
Imani Holmes.
Sidaswari Tununguntla.
Rachel Falade.
Nivedita Sriram.
Victoria Iduwo.
Kayla Farang.
Simone McLean.
Samantha Churchill.
Lucy Zhao.
Haley White.
Yiwen Ling.
Courtney Backstrom.
Christopher Forby.
Brooke Effner.
Nicole Pavlik.
Sarah Hink.
Charles Carlson.
Miriam Swanson.
Daniel Berry.
Kylie Olson.
Luke Carlson.
Serena Schubert.
Lucas Mortensen.
Danielle Steibel.
Georgia Schneider, magna cum laude.
Sydney Evans.
Maya Christensen, magna cum laude.
Heather Bartoszewski.
Anna Sisumbat.
Paige Holm.
Jessica Peterson.
Andrew Sipola.
David Eide.
Justin Boschwitz.
Nathan Bakken.
Timothy Fett.
Denise Pike.
Mindy Wesley.
Shelby Rutzik.
Nadia Stewart.
Laura Johnson.
Darlena Konkami.
Chelsea Moore.
Sydney Chilimidos.
Kyrie Lassard.
Madeline Sather.
Kayla Shumleski.
Benjamin Francis.
Alana Sullivan.
Jamie Krominga.
Nicole Lewandowski.
Hakan Karasen.
Linsa Mohammed.
Mason Peterson.
Brittany Tracy, cum laude.
Nicholas Famularo.
James Bruno.
Andrew Crenshaw.
Henry Karras.
Cheyenne Richardson.
Alaiski Mitrofanu.
Diana Rico.
Elizabeth Hershey.
Eric Werner.
Michaela Pruter.
Brandon Bogdalik.
Danielle Id Ricard, summa cum laude.
Meg Pepera.
Hannah Humpe, cum laude.
Bailey Abernathy, summa cum laude.
Alyssa Bretzel.
Bailia Holst.
Laura Dahl, summa cum laude.
Blake Wimmer.
Caitlin Carr.
Daniela Kristich.
Elise Armani, summa cum laude.
Rhonda Salveson.
Keith Murphy.
Sam Gary.
Noah Freed.
Pamela Potempe Rivers.
Caitlin Albright.
Sarah Gray.
William Jeske.
Tegan Persons.
Luxie Wong.
Shauna Bronwell.
Mallory Lammers.
Maggie Schuster.
Brianna Byer.
Alia Maz.
Ann Tran.
Okay.
Tony Tran.
Crystal Matsudi.
Alan G.
Alexander Thwaites.
Emily Schmidt.
Raven Ziegler.
Maggie Scovrin.
Javaris Bradford.
Alyssa Raylo.
Kaylee Zeman.
Catherine Bougie.
Courtney Linkus.
Angie Lynn Leipold.
Brandon Moe.
Sophia Ionescu.
Zachary Som.
Alexander Amborn.
Shuying Zhao.
Jordan Jacobson.
Shuqi Hui.
Madeline Charles.
Jiahui Wang.
Elizabeth Ogunkombi.
Yoonjun Kim.
Shivani Thankar.
Sarah Youssef.
Nikayla Speltz.
Michaela Bunky.
Margaret Ruprecht.
Samuel Rogers.
Jonathan Kadronowitz.
Ryan Lucas.
Melissa Heinecker.
Ellen Ledecky.
Madeline Youngberg, summa cum laude.
Riley All.
Brian Refsland.
Jordan Capel.
Felicia Wolf.
Soamya Shah.
Zachary Long.
Griffin Gay.
Tyler Horn.
Adam Eckhart.
Maria Null.
Houston Brumbaugh.
Party Stenoyan.
Kathleen Daly.
Nicole Brubaker.
Leland Williams.
Marissa Hayday.
Sierra Kimbrough.
Haruna Gutierrez.
Nicholas Wells.
Camelia Mirkazimi.
Jordan Schultz.
Hawa Sharif.
Ladon Getty.
Sona Berry.
Azadine Musa.
Elizabeth Gugasberg.
Sakai Gay.
Caitlin Werke.
Yuyan Wang.
Ian Middlebrook.
Chian Her.
Andrew Shum.
Sora Samejima.
Soham Patel.
Kyle Mary Samejima.
Rajeth Saputhi.
Matthew Capel.
Matthew Peterson.
Madison Hahn.
Brooke Anderson.
Olesia Gumeniu.
Ivana Casas.
Mohammed Abdul Yasser.
Abdul Fakar Gilo.
Dway Win.
Sasha Navian Davis.
Chloe Labs.
Cameron Hall.
Mary Olson.
Ty Leach. Alex
Megan.
Flang, summa cum laude.
Megan Lovitz.
Lindsay Koosman.
Dwi Antron.
Jaimia Kelly.
Brady Brown.
Sochinda Nu.
Cole O'Brien.
Sydney Seguin.
Paul Wynn.
John Saiga,
Jake Rassett,
Angela Drosinski,
Brady Flores,
Alyssa Friesen,
Maxwell Miller,
Rachel Rudolph,
Nellie Matson,
Zoe Palmer,
April Bailey,
Hannah Alstead,
Kristen Rocky,
Benjamin Burke,
Natalie Johnson,
Andrew Haug,
Hongda Dory,
Max Roberts,
Stephen Vandehei,
Adam Lund,
Nicholas Seaver,
Natalie Maria Vega,
Nasser Ethan Harb,
Audrey Hundreiser,
Jason Nelson,
Jack Overstreet,
Brandon Nelson,
Matthew Medill,
Rajinda Wijewadena,
Raju Chaduvula,
Daniel Hagemeyer,
Alexander Pingree,
Jeffrey Tatsuda,
Yoon Hyung Tak,
Oscar Palacios Vasquez,
Jason Samuelson,
Cassandra Brown,
Alexander Johnson,
Nathaniel Walsh,
Tim Patterson,
Justin DeRocher,
Carlin Hansen,
Jody Lee,
Jamie Kent,
McKenna Hodge,
Cole First,
Michael French,
Alex Otto,
Megan Libra,
Joseph Hedrick,
Christopher Murray,
Nicholas Jansen,
Hannah Eldridge,
Taylor Chefnick,
Aaron Weathers, magna cum laude,
Jacob Raska,
Jacqueline Meyer,
Aaron Seals,
David Hargraves,
Pater Noor,
Ryan McNulty,
Nathan Cohen,
Jordan Panier,
Bryce Bakken,
Samuel Edwards,
David Perez Molinar,
Isabella Romano,
Alex Carlson,
Justin Reckert,
Arun Chadha,
Ryan Olson,
Courtney Bowley,
Tanvi Kare,
Ashton Gergen,
Rebecca Lorsung, summa cum laude,
Christian Cole,
Dalton Stokey,
Emily Foles,
Yujia Gao,
Jeffrey Merrick,
Han Chang Wu,
Joshkin Cesar,
Zhanggu Chen,
Nicholas Sengbush,
Andrew Munson,
Shannon Mulcahy,
Hao Yu Yang,
Michaela Racanelli,
Gretchen Kramer,
Abigail Johnson,
Jaslyn Kramer,
Annika Hansen, summa cum laude, Annika, Hansen,
Hannah Johnson,
Christian Shaw,
Isabella Romanowski,
Miranda Curro,
Sydney Carlson,
Georgia Sylvester,
Jonathan Werner,
Feng Yang,
Nathaniel Rocky,
Claire Driscoll,
Ryan McCaffrey,
Sarah Mortensen,
Dalton Schutte,
Joseph Weaver,
Elizabeth Babkin,
Hannah Albers,
Margaret Craig,
Kaylin Johnson,
Anna Siebenaller,
Eric Hunder,
Avalon Swenson,
Kaylee Fandry,
Aaron Ruker,
Indira Derazinski,
Paige Pepandria,
Callie Rosenbaum,
Carl Inman,
Riley Jandro,
Anna Keenan,
Megan Milker,
Kyler McLaughlin,
John Cromer,
Matthew Yost,
John Van Dyke,
Jessica Points.
James Woods.
Cecilia Altenhofen.
Frank Jeffries.
Lisa Hostetler.
Donna Hankowicz.
Edmund Krolup.
Ryan Redding.
Tara Skauge.
Vanessa Nelson.
Chenghao Soon.
Siran Shea.
Tingwan Zhang.
Corey and Gabe Culver.
Christian Lovin.
Bruce Youngquist.
Yumong Liu.
Giselle McCollum.
Hao Sean Gong.
Raquel Hawkins.
Shen Wang.
Mackenzie Filzen.
Bo Wei Jin.
Yan Chun.
Yu Wei Chen.
Phoebe Lee.
Win Zhang Wang.
Ka Hui Ng.
Alexandra Mangen.
Aaron Gingrich.
Samuel Gentic.
Chelsea Silvers.
James Nordberg.
Kellen Swanson.
Jonathan Murphy.
Michaela Durham, summa cum laude.
Stephen Johnson.
Hannah Rosenwinkel.
Austin Mugard.
Abigail Fink, magna cum laude.
Joseph Isle.
Victoria Bosey.
Natalie Wright.
Carrie Bull.
Madeline Bouguet.
Bryn Sheehan.
Eleanor Chenoweth.
Sarah Valley.
Caitlin Mork.
Justin Halverson.
Samantha Tellerico.
Stephen Gatz.
Henry Zern, summa cum laude.
Jiwon Huang.
Peter Knoll.
Yejin Kim.
Andrew Decker.
Jiun Jung.
Sana Juma.
Aravind Bodupalli, summa cum laude.
Benjamin Zhang.
Tiffany Hamijaja, summa cum laude.
Garrett Sundin.
Christina Schroeder.
Molly Martinez.
Jesse Suknindi.
Amanda Sinst.
Tanner Tolbane.
Adam Hodgson.
Jake Clockers.
Sarah Brewer, magna cum laude.
Dulcie Milek.
Caitlin Zabo, summa cum laude.
Allison Vanderleest.
Jennifer Flynn, summa cum laude.
Haley Williams.
Mary Everest.
Jennifer Bouchart.
Rebecca McCoy.
Tiffany Leroy.
Savannah Engel.
Nicole Heitzman.
Lydia Johannes.
Natalie Broom.
Catherine Lee.
Laura Working.
Veronica Becerro Gonzalez.
Sarah Colella.
Young Wu.
Brooke Hoff.
Wan Jin Yu.
Kelly Dwyer.
Elena Lee.
Kaysen Lewicki.
Shah Kerr.
Benjamin Werner.
Braden Demain.
Matthew Lund.
Caitlin Peterson.
Martin Branyan.
Patrick Haney.
Alec Trenda.
Vincent Tran.
Jacob Adler.
Madison Darling.
Alazar Zodi.
Nicholas Elwanger.
Samuel Ratish Halt.
Gungwan Su.
Jordan Deswart.
Lauren Lee.
Callie Halterman.
Joy Son.
Boli Chung.
David Yoon.
Yin Shanlin.
Nohak Nguyen.
Victor Wright.
David Lee.
Nicholas Selko.
Miana Corti.
Frank Juris.
Hunter Dukes.
Michael Vong,
Sean Van Dommelen,
Natalie Minch,
Spencer Buchanan,
Laurel Risch,
Bailey Beckman,
John Fujitake,
Megan Bushell,
Kevin Carricker,
Andrew Chumsland,
Noah Boltic,
Aaron Glasheen,
David Walker,
Benjamin Isham,
Anthony Howard,
Peter Elton,
E. Run,
Kirsten Holman,
Ryan Tinklenberg,
Nathan Wegleitner,
David Bodger,
Lindsay Worth,
Jack Sands,
Frankshield Megodiah,
Arlene Soto,
Stephen Nyabondo,
Monica Goodman, cum laude,
Casey Ali,
Kian Doosty,
Farah Hassan,
Patrick Carroll,
Hussein Ahmed,
Jared Leah,
Khalid Warsami,
Austin Senger,
Nicole Tester,
Tara Sunderland,
Tyler Besh, summa cum laude,
Hao Tian Yu,
Matthew Lace,
Iwan Wang,
Jennifer Joldersma,
Ding Li,
Andreas Hockrein,
Morgan Vidas,
Andrew Graber,
Kira Iwinski,
Victor Liu,
Haley Helms,
Jack Morissette,
Jordan Bremer,
Michael Pomeroy,
Jackson Kranz,
Jack Davis,
Jack Punchakar,
Hui Hong Lin,
Laura Billing,
Ramaha Dapa,
Stephen Sherbanenko,
Stella Oludaya,
Ben Enger,
Nicholas Hankins,
Philip Jacobs,
Yoon Sun An,
Lopsangarum,
Hei Yon Park,
Norzin Wangpo,
Callie Stubbins,
Afshan Khan,
Jillian Tran, Veronica Nguyen,
Huda Khatun,
Steffi Hong,
Tuba Dar,
Joni Piravan,
Carlin Luong,
Kayla Chapman,
Christopher Rasami,
Ethan Lorsung,
Tanan Dulyan,
Ann Kennedy,
Sim Sothinath Yuk,
Derek Teacher,
Unhee Shim,
Alexander O'Connor,
Jonathan Montgomery,
Allison Kolpas,
Stephanie Phillips, cum laude,
Meredith Epstein,
Zainul Iswan, Zainul Ismi,
Marlee Etchison,
Mohammed Daniel Esha Esmail,
Carissa Knott,
Nick Artleaf, Nick Mohammed Zainuddin,
Richard T. Calhoun,
Mohammed Shazrain Rahman Abdul Rahman,
Daniel Meyer,
Mohammed Nurim Khalid,
Ryan Bass,
Tien Nguyen,
Miguel Ibarra Berrios,
Alexandra Lyron,
Skylar Sturzinger,
Shannon Balstead,
Daniela Gavilanes,
Erica Wickman,
Haley Hajali,
Luis Arturo Antian,
Christopher Cook,
Thomas Stevning Rowe,
Haley K. Christensen,
David Thomas,
Christopher Murray,
Lindsay Lundeen,
Emily Weber,
Leah Erickson,
Brenna Jarvis,
Jessica Cribbs,
Mackenzie Nelson,
Todd Peterson,
Catherine Batman,
Zane Kaiser,
Ashley Neese,
Alec Paquin,
Zaina Sims,
Nathan Severson,
Zoe Goodwin,
Paul Benson,
Saja Al-Mosawi,
Ann Thienup,
Kinsey Searcy,
Helen Teague,
Everett Escobar Bonilla,
Brenna Carey,
Marco Garcia,
Z. Makilla,
Karen Bonifal Ruiz,
Charles Point,
Darian Plum,
Peter Hauk,
Alexandra Livesey,
Abigail Johnson,
Chongyang Zhao,
Mary Alice Hutton,
Tianzi Shi,
Madeline Garces,
Jeanmen Muo,
Anna Clody,
Jipeng Yu,
Andrew Van Overmaren, summa cum laude,
Shiji Guo,
Samantha Weiner, summa cum laude,
Zhu Wang,
Olivia Berg, summa cum laude,
John Herschel Lewis,
Mackenzie Smith, summa cum laude,
Mary Rose Spencer,
Miriam Amerikian,
Gujan Yi,
Meron Ayele,
Tian Yui Li,
Monica Hetzler,
Jiang Li,
Harris Peterson,
Danny Liu,
Andrew Blom,
Royu Zhu,
Zog D. Uns,
Xiao Li,
Valentina Sierra,
Zhangzhan Xu,
Hannah Coxland,
Jintong Li,
Irene Kelly,
Kailong Yang,
Audrey Wingren,
Chiwei Li,
Bailey Larson,
Taylor Anderson Beaver,
Robert Reardon,
Justin Belcom,
Sullivan Ojella Helmbold,
Keegan Kennedy,
Richard Montwell,
Keegan Tauntas,
Noah Barnaby,
Brandon Merrick,
Kevin Lee, summa cum laude,
Thomas Shepard,
Eric Bear,
Nelson Spindler,
Alexander Vanderwarn,
Michael Pettit,
John Hamlet IV,
Derek Jakeway,
Jacob Ahn,
Anne-Marie Umland,
Joshua Foshi,
Michaela Kickameister,
Riley Green,
Grace Fitch,
Whitney Wasco,
Erica Bonte,
Amelia Allert,
Chloe Stern,
Alex Kipyo Kwan,
Laura Gustafson,
Risako Fukuyama,
Michelle Dewing,
Helen Hyun Chang,
Nicholas Ehlers,
Minwoo Kang,
Zachary Desmond,
Jin Hoon Park,
Oliver Goldman,
Taylor Locke,
Catherine Pensevich,
Cassie Bueller,
Ella Darger,
Abby Nims,
Christina Buddy,
Karen Lee,
Kimberly Herr,
CG,
Abel Jimenez Ramirez,
Tong Chen,
Michael Huang,
Yunlin Zhao,
Sam Horstman,
Gornikan Jarupunpanich,
James Jensen-Kowski,
Sang Ali,
Olivia Hansen,
Choan Yu,
Joseph Collins,
Chungwan Lee,
Sephora Tech Lab,
Sansu Kim,
Daniel Steinhaus,
Shunzo Yasui,
Malia Laketos,
Atoru Shogren Balin,
Claudia Joes,
Tyler Redden,
Daniel Lubin,
Lucas Myers,
Carter Christensen,
Roberto Hall,
Eric Jatan,
Thomas Luveris,
Grace Erpenbach,
Taehun Kim,
Hope Cap,
Kenta Mochizuki,
Maria Taberco,
Ibrahim Guiga,
Yulia Madrea,
Thomas Coyne,
Nikolai Abadyev,
Aaron Kurti,
Joshua Goodall,
David Lafferty,
Sonia Medlang,
Gray Jenkins,
Paige Silva,
Benjamin Stein,
Yichen Ling,
Emily Young,
Dongqing Hu,
Anthony Swanholm,
Shenyi Ha,
Junyen Chen, summa cum laude.
Tianda Li,
Corey Shermer,
Yaozhan Qiu,
Hannah Root,
Jinyang Gu,
Alexis Clark,
Jingdong Wei,
Lindsay Ticotz,
Sunny Vang,
Brenna Fulin,
Caitlin Swartfeger,
Andrew Butler,
Holly Hansen,
Karanveer Nagpal,
Victoria Lee,
Aryan Gupta,
Juyoung Wu,
Kaoyang Zhang,
Luke Haoji,
Zixiang Ye,
Tian Li,
Yan Qiu Tan,
Luoshang Hang,
Dian Yu,
Noel Homel Hall, summa cum laude.
Emily Duker,
Ethan Offenbrink,
Zoe Ann Olson,
Tsoi Miu Ao,
Noah Mitchelson,
Suzanne Olive,
Catherine Sri,
Ihoni Hanuman,
Andrew Cuna,
Benjamin Shaw,
Margaret Benson,
Mackenzie Shaw, summa cum laude.
Samantha Brown,
Reed Emmons,
Katrina Gustafson, magna cum laude,
Antonio Duke,
Andreas Fenner,
Kendall Kent,
Shauna Stennis,
Joshua Zwick, summa cum laude.
Larissa Lashovsky,
Alec Lossie,
Antonina Moskalets,
Taylor Dahlman,
Hannah Wetter,
Nicholas Fritz,
Rachel Snyder,
Trey Sanders,
Marissa Felker,
Mingchan Hu,
Alexander Kunkel,
Yining Gao,
Joseph Steiner,
Jiawen Cao,
Bethany Bleasy,
Elin Chu,
Hamdi Sheikh Said,
Yang Shu,
Zainab Farah,
Dean Allen,
Ramla Isla,
Won-Jae Kim,
Kevin Sorensen,
Ting Ting Wang,
Thomas Saladin,
Tan Sheng Fong,
Adam Stever,
Shilin Zhu,
Ariza Gusti,
Rui Wang,
Akshina Banerjee, summa cum laude,
Yiping Zhang,
Jamie Alpaw,
Jingtao Jin,
James Mullen,
Jeva Kawan,
Sophia Peterson, cum laude, Stephanie Weemholt,
Lidra Yang,
Riley Runo, summa cum laude,
Thermal Piwi,
Ethan Van Offelen, magna cum laude,
Christopher Skulzacek,
Dakota Fahey Wincy,
Nathan Caputa,
Kyle Hoyer,
Michael Brothel,
Amy Xiong,
Jarius Gibran,
Shay Armstrong,
AJ Garrick,
Peng Yu Wang,
Zara Nesser,
Bing Zhuo Yan,
Rory Mitchell,
Song Yan Chen,
Logan Rogers,
Osip Nikiforov,
Tiffany Lindum, summa cum laude,
Jordan Ecker, summa cum laude,
Katie Price.
Anna Schwartzstein.
Anna Reister.
Dimitri Rosenblatt, summa cum laude.
Lauren Tubbs.
Nicholas Jelinek, summa cum laude.
Joseph Blair.
Vincent Stella.
Minky Park.
Rebecca Corazzi, magna cum laude.
Chengju Bong.
Kia Tremblay, Kia Tremblay.
Dongkyu Lee.
Kylie Marshall.
Du Yong Kim.
Marilyn Kyo.
Nathan Cho.
Xinyu Zhang.
Nathan Rokenbach.
Jialiang Zhu.
Sophia Ball.
Li Luo, magna cum laude.
Rebecca Leeser, magna cum laude.
Tin Xuan Pian.
Laura Kim Loh.
Emily Mentz.
Laura Dung.
Lila Safina.
Jesse Sprain.
Madeline Murphy.
Jordan Schaefer.
Paul Wollersheim, summa cum laude.
Brandon Chan.
Ashin Shah.
Pragathi Pari.
Tabitha Sellers.
Brenda Shaw.
Carly Reckline.
Sunam Bhakta.
Jessica Dreesen.
Vishwaworthan Chala.
Catherine Ellison.
Annette Lucero.
Dina Hamza.
Peggy Sue Amihi.
Kevin Lee.
Abir Sayedu.
Lindsay King.
Alex Thibodeau.
Bjorn Adelsman.
Elizabeth Hayskamp.
Lucas Fafi.
Kristen Anderson, summa cum laude.
Bradley Janis.
Samantha Glansman.
Suhyun An.
John Finley III.
Riandi Setiadi.
Matthew Cohen.
Darrison Thin.
John Williams.
Theodore Howell.
Aaron Hintz.
Nahyun Cho.
Thomas Oberg.
Yongmin Song.
Louis Paulo Durang.
Gunhee Cho.
Cody Goodchild, summa cum laude.
Hoik Nam.
Ashley Rukevich.
Sun Ha Kim.
Junyi Wang.
Jin Mo Young.
Jinjin Zhang.
Ryan Huber.
Braden Kay.
Andrew Rolick.
Wei-Jin Wang.
Jasper Johnson.
Caitlin Rue.
Taewon Kim.
Morgan Armstrong.
Junmo Kang.
Savannah Samick.
John Helam.
Molly Lynette.
Shu Xiao Chi.
Alyssa Swartzer.
Tianyi Sun.
Katie Murphy.
Yang Yu.
Katie Meyer.
John Paulson.
Allison Park.
Madeline Klippel.
Garrett Markson.
Anna Craigness.
Courtney Inman.
Jacquelina Lim.
Joanna Geisler.
Jin Yan Lao.
Monica Krieger.
Giorgio Sheng.
Kaylee Fredrickson.
Shu Yu Zhao.
Annie Gert.
Catherine Braunschweig.
Lillian Noonan.
Mason Whitney.
Natalie Townsend.
Logan Vadrin.
Andrew Bussey.
Sharon Uchegbu.
Peter Urban.
Adesola Ashaolu.
Dao Vu Dong.
Oluwashesi Oyanakan.
Coleman Thompson.
Kuevi Ekue.
Tierra Davis.
Matthew Banker.
Hannah Wieselek.
Taylor Maki.
Haim Park.
Yijun Liu.
Sako Kim.
Yakun Sun.
Seunghwan Lee.
He Sham.
Kwang Beom Hyo.
Yuan Sun.
Myungwon Se.
Anshi Wang.
Xiu Peng.
Victoria Marinelli.
Zihan Zhang.
Morgan Settle.
Li Chang Li.
Charlotte Hafaker.
Hezoran Gua.
Kevin Hussein.
Betty Yang.
Jahanera Asan.
Cao Zhang.
Kyun Ho Ha.
Mai Si Lee.
Katerina Peoni, magna cum laude.
Youngrang Jun.
Olivia Mackert, magna cum laude.
Jesse Ehrenreich.
Mackenzie Roos, summa cum laude.
Amanda Hamrick.
Chelsea Okorafor, magna cum laude.
Anna Crapo.
Alyssa Chung.
Brian Grossman.
Jessa Honstein.
Bingyu Lu.
Claudia Lynn Markle.
Xiao Jing Lang Yang.
Nicholas Stilson.
Zuo Sang Fen.
Carly Rumley.
Cedric Pochuk.
Darren Stewart.
Alexis McGovern.
DeAndre Davis.
Alyssa Jedlicka.
Kaylee Gumbainur.
Izati Afika Abdul Razak.
Rachel Chevremont.
Kai.
Beth Ann Powers.
Yi Shua.
Anna Pladson.
Dancy Mao.
Jamila Joyner.
Luja Wang.
Alexis Roy.
Shizi Tong.
Emma Foster cum laude.
Taewon Kim.
Lainey Devon.
Perlinda Yazzie.
Leslie Erickson.
Dongwook Kim.
Rosemary Hartunian Alumbao. Okay, Caitlin Deutsche. Steve Tonar. Fiona Iyengar. Brian Hurt. Bridget Klosowski. Hannah McCoy. Alyssa Oakman. Hannah Smith. Hannah Eibel. Samira Hanasian. Jinhong Liu. William Vang. Pelu Ruth Tao. Michelle N. Yang. Mai Vu. Pang Yang. Kiaton Tahao. Tong Mua. Jordan Lee. Joshua Vang. Haoshihar Yang. Wilson Yang. Love Chang. Cheng Chang. Tia Troy. Lil Mohammed. Fadumo Ali. Kartik Argawal. Antern Win. Abdullahi Mohammed.
Goldie Gopher. Dean Coleman, it is my honor to present to you the 2017 College of Liberal Arts degree candidates.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to ask Regent Beeson to formally confer the degrees. Regent Beeson, I am honored to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for College of Liberal Arts degrees.
Thank you, Dean Coleman. It's great to be here at my college, the College of Liberal Arts. I majored in political science, and I remember my late father said, "Can't you take at least one business class?" I said, "No, I'm not really interested in business. I'm more interested in sociology, urban studies." And 40 years later, after 40 years in banking and the private sector, I'm a living example of the College of Liberal Arts. All right. Well, on behalf of President Kaler and my colleagues on the board, again, I'm pleased to be here, and I think we'll now make this official. What do you think? Okay. So would the candidates please rise? On the recommendation of the faculty, and by authority of the Board of Regents of the University of Minnesota, I now confer upon you the degrees for which you've qualified. Class of 2017, College of Liberal Arts, congratulations.
Well, congratulations to all of our students and to families and friends who supported them along the way. You have many reasons to be proud of the accomplishments you take with you today into the communities of Minnesota, into our nation, and into the world. We would be proud to welcome you back on campus now as alumni of the College of Liberal Arts at the University of Minnesota. Please remember you're also invited to a reception today at President Kaler's residence, East Cliff, from 1 to 3 p.m. We have one final detail to take care of. I invite all of you to please move your tassel from the right of your mortarboard to the left to show the world you are graduates of the University of Minnesota. Now, in closing, let's join our soloist, Zawisza, in singing Minnesota, Hail to Thee, and then let the celebrations begin.
Minnesota, hail to thee. Hail to thee, our college dear. Thy light shall ever be a beacon bright and clear. Thy sons and daughters true will proclaim thee near and far. They shall guard thy fame